Hello, hello. My name is Dee Dee.
And I'm Tonya.
We are with Loving Stitches, and we just want to welcome everyone to the Loving Stitches and Bernina Charter Member VIP Tea Party.
Yes, with Miss Carol.
Very exciting, very exciting. Give yourselves a round of applause for showing up. We're glad that you're here. So, Bernina has some really exciting stuff that's happening. The B990 is sure to knock our socks off.
It's already knocking my socks off with all these teaser videos.
Luckily, it's warm outside. So we already know what we can expect as far as next generation stitch precision technology, which is going to allow even more precise control. That's all going to be very exciting. But we've also been seeing some teasers. So we have 4 teasers.
4 teasers so far and more to come.
So we've got 4 teasers. These teasers are anywhere from 5 to 7 seconds long. It's not very long.
No.
So sometimes it's difficult to kind of even see anything. But what we've done is something quite cunning and brilliant.
We've slowed it down.
We have slowed it down. So we are going to pause, study, and we are going to kind of control the video so that we can pull out as many details as possible so that we can see this Bernina 990.
Yep. And Dee Dee's done great.
Thank you. So we're very excited. We're going to go ahead and show you a few of those teasers. We're going to stop. We're going to slow it down, and we're going to break it down for you so you kind of know what you're getting into. And I think I'm so excited. I know you guys are going to be excited too after we get done with these. So if you have any questions, please let Tonya or any of the girls know. And of course, Miss Carol is around here somewhere. I'm sure she can help out as well. But here we go. You're not going to see us. We're just going to be showing our screen and walking you through these teasers. So
get ready.
Enjoy. Yep. All right. So now I've got Tonya with Loving Stitches here. And of course, this is Dee Dee. So now we're going to kind of go through some of these teasers and kind of pull out some things that you might miss in this, 6 or 7 seconds. It's so easy to miss something here. So in this teaser, we're going to show the teaser first, and then we're going to kind of break it down really quick. Introducing Magic. It's got some really nice music coming soon. That was literally 6 seconds. So now what we're going to do is we're going to actually break that down. And let's go back to the video. Okay, so we're going to pause this and we're going to kind of start walking you through it here. So in this very first clip, Tonya and I were just talking about this. You can kind of see the shape of the Bernina 990 right here through the fabric, right? You can kind of see the embroidery module here. It's a very familiar silhouette. It looks like an embroidery module, and you can see the machine here. But here's what's really cool. This is something that we just noticed. If you look right here in this section, it looks like the touch screen comes up, up above the top of the machine. The top of the machine's about right here. You can kind of see the machine, the touch screen going up above. So it almost looked like, what would you say, Tonya, like an iPad?
I thought it would look like an iPad.
Yeah, very similar to that. So that's very exciting. Looks like the screen is going to be huge. So we are very excited about that. Do you notice anything else about this one right here?
Not in that little section, no.
Okay.
There's some other ones I see.
Yeah, so I do see some shiny bits. Of course, we love our shiny bits on our sewing machines. So
lighting looks like it's going to be amazing.
Absolutely. Yeah, so this looks really cool. So we're going to forward just a little bit and come forward. All right, so right in here, you see the fabric kind of pulling away and peeking, and I'm just going to move this a little bit. Here we go. So in this section,
right here down below, you can see the top of the machine, and then that's the pad.
Yep. So you can kind of see right here, down here, they have a 26-foot loaded. So it looks like they're doing embroidery of some type. Here you can see your thread tension. It looks like that's near normal 3.0 thread tension. Then it looks like here we've got a clock. If you're anything like me, you start sewing and you lose track of time. So your husband's hungry and wondering where you're at. Well, you can see what time it is. And right above that, what's that look like?
Wi-Fi.
Looks like a Wi-Fi symbol. Very exciting. So it looks like the top of the machine is over here, like Tonya just pointed out. And this looks like the screen that's coming up out of the machine. I think this screen is going to be huge, you guys. Very exciting. And then you can see a little bit of the screen over here. It looks like there's a design loaded on it. So you can see that these are your breadcrumbs over here. This is where your stuff's going on. Well, over here is where your design is. You can see the hint of the box and your hoop. So that is very exciting.
Yeah, that's the first teaser.
Yep, that is our first teaser. So we're going to move you guys on to the second, and we're going to talk about that one too. So here is the Big Days to Come teaser, and we're going to analyze this one just like we did the first one. So Big Days to Come. Immediately, what do you guys see here? It looks like we're looking inside or through the middle of the machine. So we're looking at the throat of the machine, essentially. So beautiful. Looks like the machine is white. We've got, of course, the model number there. All right. So now we can see buttons. Over here on the right side, looks like our typical speed slider. All the way to the left is slow. All the way to the right is fast. So our typical speed slider is here. Looks like our needle up and down is up toward the top of the machine. So it's not down by your cutter or your reverse button, which that's smart. I think that there were some comments on that in the past. So we've got that move. That's exciting, right?
That's exciting.
So we've got some of our buttons up here away from the lower buttons, which is going to be very exciting. So here,
look at that light.
I really want you to see this. Tonya, what do you see first?
First thing is I see like a vent for a speaker or something on the side, but then I see an extra wide light.
Look at this light. So very different from the typical row of LED lights, right? That little strip of LED lights that comes up inside the throat of your machine. You've got a wide light here. I mean, that looks amazing. I feel like this thing is going to be the most illuminated machine yet. This thing is going to be beautiful. So yeah, it looks like we do see, it looks like we do see a, it's either a speaker or an air vent here. So we don't know which one. I would not be mad if my Bernina played me music. Yeah, if I could hook up to it Bluetooth and play music through my Bernina, I would not be mad about it. But I'd
be happy if it said, just told me, warning, running low on bobbin.
So that could be anything. It could be a speaker. It could just be an air vent. But look at how wide this sucker looks. Do you see this? So this is the front of your machine over on this right side, because you can see your knob over here and your Bernina. But look how wide this is. I feel like the quilting and the embroidery is going to be the biggest, absolutely the biggest you can do on a domestic.
I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, look how long the throat plate looks.
Oh yeah. So yeah,
that's just the edge of the hoop right there.
Right.
And look how much more space you got going that way.
So, and we don't know what position the embroidery module is in right now. So if you look at the hoop, that's just, I mean, this thing looks massive, and I'm very excited by that. If you guys are embroiderers and you're not excited just seeing this part of the hoop, I don't know what to tell you. You should be excited. So this right here looks like our throat plate. Of course, they're sticking with what works best. It's that, what is it, stainless steel?
Stainless steel.
It glides really nicely. Anything that you're working on is, it moves like butter. So of course, we're going to stick with what works. And then of course, right over here in the very top left corner, it looks like something familiar. That looks like your needle knob there. Unscrew that so you can change out your needle. I like that that's familiar. I like that there are things that are familiar. You don't want to change too much. People love Bernina for a reason. So this is very exciting. So we're going to move forward just a little bit more. And I think, oh yeah, here we go. So in this one, you see that we've got the fabric over the screen again. But if we are really, really smart, we can peek here through the fabric and you can see part of the screen here. And I think this is just covering up the screen. I think this is the machine over here. And I think all of this is screen, which is very exciting. And you can see that you've got some cookie crumbs over here on the left, like we talked about before. Look at this right here, you guys. Does that say 305 by 404, something like that?
That's what it looks like.
Yep. So the millimeters. So actually, what this ends up being a 12 by 16 hoop. 12 by 16. So we don't know if that's the biggest hoop, but a 12 by 16 is big.
Mm-hmm.
That's exciting, right?
Yep.
Very exciting. So we're seeing these little bitty things in here and getting really excited by them.
I gotta give it to Bernina. They're sure are teasing us really good. We're having to break it down hard.
Yeah, absolutely. And then as we move on, yep, we definitely see those numbers in the screen. And of course, oh, there's a little bit of a peek. That's the pretty shoulder shot when you pull your shirt down over your shoulder. It's beautiful. We want to see more. And it looks like it's going to be the typical white and chrome look. And that is a beautiful, clean look. If you like Berninas, you love that typical clean look. So that's our second teaser. So now we're going to move forward onto our third teaser. This one is exciting too. Very, very exciting. So total creative control is the theme of our third teaser. And what's the first thing that you noticed, Tonya?
Well, I noticed the threading, the automatic threading looks very similar to the new 790 Pro.
Oh yeah, automatic threader. Mm-hmm.
Looks like there's a laser shooting down onto the right in that area. And then I get a little teaser of the new hoop coming.
Yeah, I'm looking at this hoop. So I'm going to move it forward just a little bit, get rid of those letters there. Here we go. So yeah, it looks like we do see a little red dot here. So it looks like that is going to be insane precision. You're going to know exactly where your needle is going without having to move your needle, which is really nice. That is beautiful. And this hoop, this hoop is giving me some feels. I'm looking at the size of it. And for me, in these dimensions, it looks really big. And we're looking at these springs. Look at these spring clips.
Yeah, I haven't seen that on any of our current hoops.
Yeah, on this hoop. So we talked with Carol a little bit about it, and we're thinking this is going to be a massive step in quilting on your domestic machine without having to go into the cues.
Yeah. It's like the 790s and the Q's got together and had a baby.
Yeah, absolutely. So it looks like this is going to bridge a gap between the domestic machines and that Q series. So that's going to be incredible. So we're looking at the needle. We're looking at, and a lot of this stuff is what we recognize. So obviously, if you've already got a Bernina, it looks like all of your feet are going to go on the same. Looks like we do have dual feet.
Yep.
And it looks like we do have very typical, your needle, your little needle nut right there. You just unscrew that, and you can remove your needle and replace it. Very easy. Looks like your threading is going to be very similar. And look at these buttons here. Look at the buttons we're looking at. So you've got your reverse button.
Yep.
Looks like you've got your foot up or down button. And look at your cutter button. How many of us accidentally hit that cutter when we don't mean to?
Me all the time. I'm glad it's got a ledge.
Oh my goodness. So this actually has a little raised and prominent feature on that button so that you know what you're hitting. If you feel that, then you should know, oh, that I don't want to cut. I don't want to cut. So that's going to be really cool. And then, of course, your needle, automatic needle threader. And then it looks like you got your start and stop button.
Yep.
Up here. And let's notice again, Tonya, what else do you see in this?
The light continues the whole way.
Yes. So we saw how big that light was, right?
Right.
It looks like that light comes all the way down, almost to the under where your needle is, into your needle area. But you only have this small space, and then boom, you have more lights underneath.
Yep.
This thing is going to be beautiful and bright. I'm very excited about all of this. All right, so we're going to move forward just a little bit more. Here we go. So now we're looking at the screen, and they're not giving a lot away.
Oh, I see something.
but you know, when I'm looking at this screen, it's bigger. I mean, if you look at her finger and then you look at everything else, all this is blurred out. This is all screen. I think this screen is massive. I think it is literally the size of a tablet. But if you look over here on the left, these are your breadcrumbs all the way over here. And you got yellow, which means
you've done something to it.
Exactly. You have changed your settings and it turns yellow. You guys know, all of you that have a Bernina know that. If it's yellow, you change something. So I think these over here are breadcrumbs. And then what did you notice?
Well, I noticed I can see EXP, what I've loaded, because I'm really bad about loading all the versions down onto my thumb drive and sticking it in the machine, and then I can't figure out which one is which.
Yeah, I didn't even see that. Yeah, you have a little box that tells you what format your design is in. So this is an EXP. All of these are EXP formats, which is really cool. And look up here. Does that not look like the HTTP address bar that you'd open up on your internet?
It does.
Doesn't it?
It does.
So you've got /embroidery designs and something, something, something. But that looks like a web address bar.
It does. And I know OESD has partnered with Bernina on the launching of the new 90. So they've got new things coming.
Oh yeah. So we don't know this for sure. And I want you all to realize that we are not faking this. We are only seeing what you guys are seeing. We have not seen this machine yet. The only people that have seen it are the people at Bernina. We have not seen it yet. We are hoping, and we're not sure about it, but we're hoping that there is, with the Wi-Fi capability, some way that you're able to just download directly onto the machine or buy designs. The Eversone Sparrow X. Philip Ulci, who is the son of Mr. Ulci, who owns all of Bernina, Philip Ulci actually produced the Eversone Sparrow X. And in that Sparrow X, he has Wi-Fi capability that allows you to connect your embroidery machine to your phone or tablet. Mm-hmm. And you can download designs and buy designs directly on your phone or tablet. And you're hooked up to your machine with your phone or tablet. And all you have to do is just pull up the design and start. and the machine will start wirelessly through your phone or tablet. And I'm hoping that we've got a little bit of that technology here.
I think that's with OESD going to demands on designs on demand. That's going to be something that'll be a cool feature.
Absolutely. So this is very exciting right here. And then, of course, as you guys see, the very telltale, here's your designs, here's your alphabet, and here's your straight stitch. So very, very exciting. Can't really see what's blurred out over here, but that's okay. We're not going to get mad at Bernina yet. And those stitches just look beautiful. So I am very excited to see more of it. We can definitely expect next generation stitch precision technology, which is going to allow total stitch control for even more precise results. We talked about the pinpoint laser, which works really well. And then, of course, the newest developed needle threader, very quick, convenient, and durable. And then with embroidery, the 790 Pro, and we are kind of looking at the 990 versus the 790 a little bit as well. I mean, we have to. So we know that the 33% higher speed of the 790 Pro may even be faster on the B990. So that's something that Carol's watching out for. And the Wi-Fi capabilities, that's going to be amazing.
Yeah, because we know we're Wi-Fi capable on the 790 Pro.
Absolutely. So stitching, Bernina, coming soon. Very, very exciting. We are so excited to see that. And this is our last teaser here. And we're very excited to see what happens in this one. So, of course, modern, intuitive, and easy. So I'm not sure what we have going on this screen right here. It looks like a pretty big screen. And this, if you notice right here, that looks like a Facebook thumbs up.
Yeah, that's like likey.
Yeah. You know, when you go to like something on Facebook, it's got that little thumbs up. That looks very similar. I'm kind of excited to see if are we able to share our designs and stuff on social media. That would be kind of neat.
Now we're getting into a whole new ballgame.
So let's see what they have going on here. So we're going to let you guys watch this, and then we're going to come back and analyze it.
And this video just released.
$5 seconds. You have 5 seconds of video without the logo. So we try to pull as much as we can out of here. So that's what we're going to do. What is that?
That looks like a tablet above the top of the sewing machine, Dee Dee.
What is that? Oh my goodness.
I know I was looking at the back of my iPhone and comparing it.
Yeah. So
that looks like a camera too.
Yeah. So what I'm looking at here, this looks like we're looking at the back of the machine. You got the vents back here, right?
Yep.
So I'm not sure if this is the back of the machine. We are only guessing. We are deducing. This may be the back of the machine. But what is this? I think, Tonya, that's the screen.
I do. I agree with you.
I think that's the screen of the sewing machine.
Which reflects back in the earlier videos that they first released.
Yeah. So check this out. We're going to move this slowly. This person is picking it up. So let's do that again. It was picked up. I think the screen is removable.
Oh, no.
I think you can pick the screen up off of the sewing machine.
That is going to be amazing.
Oh, my goodness.
All the editing.
I am so excited right now. You have no idea. I'm bouncing in my seat. Bernina is going to blow our socks off with this. I think the screen is removable. And I think it's huge.
I don't know of any other machines out there that have a removable screen.
No, neither do I. Like I said, the Eversones, you could use your phone or tablet, but you had to use your own phone or tablet. I think this comes with one.
That'll be cool.
Oh my goodness. So now understand we don't know. We are only guessing here. We are picking out little things.
I want to see how right we are.
I do too.
When it comes on June 18th and they reveal, I can't wait to see, were we right?
Absolutely. I'm very excited about this. So you see the screen, you see what we're looking at, and then you've got a QR code. Now, don't start pulling out your phones, everybody. I already tried, and the QR code, it did not pull anything up on my phone. I did try.
They made sure it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
By blocking off the bottom part of the QR code.
But look at what we're looking at here.
Mm-hmm. This is in our hands.
This is the screen in their hands. So let's back that up just a little bit. The screen is in their hand. And look at this. Look at this. This is how you take a picture on an iPhone.
Yeah.
That big circle, that's how you take a picture. Is this the photo gallery right here?
Could be.
And then it looks like you've got editing options right here. This is incredible. And then this looks like sizing. So very similar to your iPhone. If you have an iPhone, this is very, very similar. All of this right here, all of this looks like when you're taking a photo or a video. Very exciting. That looks like the screen right there.
And looking back, you still got part of your machine back there.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I am very, very excited. So we're going to move it forward just a little bit. And then, of course, we can't see it, but they are telling us it is modern, it is intuitive, and it is easy. And we believe them. We believe them. And then, of course, we've already seen this shot. We see our buttons here. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful machine.
And you can clearly see more laser down there on that one.
Yep. You can actually see the red glowing here of the laser. So it's going to be incredibly accurate. And then the 990 coming soon from Bernina. Of course, it is made to create. What do you think about all that?
I am so excited. I am sweet talking my husband and trying to figure out what bribery.
Absolutely. So
or maybe I just don't tell him and just sneak it in.
So this is Dee Dee and Tonya. We're really glad that you guys came out today. We hope that you are enjoying your tea party and your snacks and all the fun stuff that we have going on. I hope that you guys really enjoyed the teasers. I will be keeping an eye out for these teasers. And I have no problem trying to break these down. We actually pulled a lot of information out of 5 and 6 second videos. So as soon as the teasers are released, I'll make sure that we jump on it immediately. And we try to pull out as much information for you as we can. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for coming. And please, if you have any questions, let Tonya or any of the girls know, or Miss Carol. We're always glad to assist you.
Always. More to come. I can't wait for BU.
All right. From Dee Dee and Tonya, thank you all very much. You guys have an excellent day and have fun.